Care About You. It's a film.
Care About You. It's a book. It's an interactive website.
Hello, my name is Morten. I'm from Denmark and I'm an author to a couple of books about personal development. And I love to be part of projects around that makes a difference.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I've worked with young people and adults in communities across the UK for about the last 25 years. But just recently I've split my time between writing fiction for young adults and running various workshops that increase people's confidence and help people make a difference in their own lives.
Care About You. It's a film.
Care About You. It's a book.
It's an interactive website.
Yes, it's all that and more. But it starts with a story. It's a story about two people, Max and Antonia. Max has had big dreams and they've been trampled on. And he goes through various ups and downs of his teenage life, finding some solace in things like alcohol and speed and driving around in fast cars. Antonia, she fantasised about being a famous actress and winning Oscars. For her, the issue was the person she really wanted to listen to her, to be there and to be proud of her, was quite often away. Her father runs his own business and is busy earning money so that Antonia can go to a private school and their family can live in relative comfort and ease. The upset that this causes Antonia means that she begins to eat to comfort herself. And she puts on weight, and even the expensive clothes that her mother buys her simply serve to make her the object of bullying and derision from the other people at school. For Max, things begin to look up when he gets a job, but then he begins to run around with the cool gang, if you like, in his work world, and they introduce him to drinking, cars, alcohol, shopping, spending lots of money that he doesn't really have, and speed. For both Max and Antonia, the experiences they go through are sometimes quite devastating, but they go through them nonetheless. At certain points in this story, Max and Antonia meet people who help them, talk to them, listen to them, and maybe give them a little bit of guidance about how they can change their own lives, how they can begin to take small steps towards living their own dreams and making that a reality for themselves. Care About You is based on true life stories.
For both of us, we have some stories from our own life that are part of this project. But we invite young people around the world to join us, to help us create this story even better.
So perhaps I should say a little bit about what our vision for Care About You is.
Yeah.
It encompasses all the joys and the depressions and the experiences that we all have, whether we're young or we have once been young. It's not an idea, it's a concept. But it does start from the exciting story of Max and Antonia. Their story is based on things that have happened to people like us and people that we know. What we'd really like for young people to do is to get actively involved in co-creating the final story of Max and Antonia. In a film, in a book, indeed, and maybe even in digital form.
Yeah.
In fact, any way you can think to tell their story would be a fantastic contribution to Care About You. But for now, we've thought of 3 different ways in which you can get involved in Care About You. Do you want to say something about the first, Morten?
Yes, the first one is a deep involvement, and it's a facilitating workshop where actors and professionals will support a process where we will have some ideas back about the characters, and also about the dialogue around the characters, and yeah, we really look forward to that.
Yeah, maybe one of the things I should have said a minute ago is that we've got about 80%, we think, of Max and Antonia's story in some form. And what we're hoping is that through those kind of workshops that we can get that last 20% to make a really fantastic film, book or interactive digital format. The second way in which people can get involved to do that is through visiting our interactive website, and that's at www.careaboutyou.net. When they visit the website, people can share their own ideas, see some illustrations,
upload a little YouTube video they have created,
give us feedback on some of the information and the storylines we've uploaded. And that really leads us on to the last thing that we'd like to say about getting involved with Care About You. And that's that we hope that people will eventually want to meet up with other people who've either submitted work or been involved in workshops, and so create something of a global network around Care About You.
That's the dream, that's the vision, and we know that we need to take some small steps, but help us to take the first step.
What we really hope is that Care About You will raise awareness and inspire young people, people who've lived through the similar experiences to Max and Antonia, and we hope it will inspire them to make a difference with confidence in their own lives and in others' lives. On screen now you're seeing some of the work of Gemma Sheldrake, who's working with us on this project as an illustrator. She's had her work exhibited at the V&A Museum and has been involved in London Fashion Week and various other festivals. She's really well regarded, and what we're really pleased about is that she's going to be putting some work up on careaboutyou.net in relation to Max and Antonia's story, hopefully to inspire young people to either come up with their own illustrations or to just respond with factors about the story to us.
Let me tell you a little bit about the plan. Based on our vision, our principles and values, we would like to see some concrete things happen. 1 year from now, there will be a film storyboard, there will be a book manuscript, there will be an interactive website. On that website you will be able to see films from the workshops, stories, comics, illustration, to see the local groups that are around, members, partners and ambassadors for the project. The whole project, or the process to reach this goal, is by co-creation.
The drama in the workshops will allow young people to respond to the characters and the story so far, and then shape it further for themselves. We'll be using forum theatre, we'll be using character hot seating, and that's what's really exciting about being involved in this project. The story going forward will have been shaped by the young people taking part, whether that's in response to our interactive website or indeed at that deeper level in one of our workshops. And what we know is that by engaging in one of these ways, the young people themselves will gain confidence and gain skills that perhaps they didn't know they had before.
Care About You. It's a film.
Care About You. It's a book. It's an interactive website.